Welcome in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you just give me your name, then I can look you up. Okay. Yeah. There you are. If you'll just give me 1 second, I can go in the back and get the shoes that were pulled for you, and then I'll kind of walk you through them, and you can select any that you'd like and check out. Okay, great. Give me just 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so I have several selections here. I know in your online submission you said that you were looking for some shoes for yourself, but also as gifts. So the selections will obviously be indicative of that. They may not all be to your personal taste. Do keep in mind that I've just pulled the models, so they'll be in a different size than what you will need them in. We tend to keep our shoes as a bigger size so that everyone can try them on and get a general idea of what they might look like on them. And then also, some of these are quite old models we've had for a long time, so there's wear and tear. Your shoes will obviously be brand new and the correct size. So, are you ready? I thought we could start with the tennis shoes, or sneakers if you will. Okay, good. Yeah, we have the sneakers, and then maybe we'll do boots, and then we'll do sandals last. Okay. So the first one that I have here is a pretty simple shoe. It's a nice tread pattern. These are from Under Armour. There's a little emblem here. Yeah, they're just a nice basic shoe. There's a little waffle pattern here on the side. It's very subtle because of the print, which I know you said you're into blues or neutrals, but I did pick one that is a fun pop of color because you did say that you were open to that. It's just not your normal style. So they lace standard lace. There's a little tongue in the back here that says Under Armour as well. So you don't have to say anything now. Just keep a mental note in your head of what you like and what you don't like, and we can figure that all out at the end. Okay, so that's the first pick. Now, the second pick is from New Balance. I love this kind of gradient effect they have here. Yeah, and these are the Fresh Foam line, so they are nice and comfortable for long periods of time. They have a nice insert here, and the bottoms are orange, which I think is fun. Just a little pop when you walk. And if you look carefully, you can see there's little pops of it woven into them. So then you also have the tongue decal, which I think the tongue is fun too. It's like a waffle again with like some black thrown in. Yes. It's a very basic shoe, but I think that it's fun. Just this gives it a little bit of interest in the small details. I would just say I'm most fascinated by the end. Yeah. So this is our second option. And then for the last tennis shoe that I pulled, or that was pulled based on your online information, this is a more fun shoe, and it's one I personally own because I'm obsessed with this color. So this is our maroon. It has a bit of black woven in as well. Very soft material. And a very distinct waffle knitting over here. The black. I like the black and gray bottom as well. I think it's more fun than your typical white bottom, which a lot of sneakers are it's very popular right now to have that white. I think the black and gray adds some visual interest without being excessive, because really the color of the shoe is the draw. So I have a little tongue here with the Puma emblem. And then my favorite part actually is this back piece. So it just goes around the back of your heel. You can see some wear here, but it says Puma. I think that's really fun. It looks really stylish, and it's branding. It's very good branding without taking away from the aesthetic of the shoe, I think. So I think these are a great option. And if you do like this style, but you're not really feeling the color, these do come in a white option and a black and gray that's a little bit lighter than this. So a black and gray option as well. Just so you know. Okay. Well, you just think on it, okay? So those three were the tennis shoes. So if you're ready, we'll go ahead and move on to the boots. Okay, great. Give me just 1 second and I'll grab those. Okay, so now on to the boots. So I have 3 standard boots for you to take a look at, and then I have 1 shoe that's not really in the athletic tennis shoe category, but it's also definitely not a boot, but I thought it might be fun, so I grabbed it. I hope that's okay. Okay, so the first boot we'll do is the one that could get a little more wear right now. So it's this little black bootie. Has the fun strapping here. Metal accent. Yes, these straps are decorative, they are not functional. They wrap around the side to the zipper here. Yes, so you just unzip and slip your foot in. So it's a nice kind of flared opening though, so you could fit something bigger than a legging inside if you wanted to wear it over. It's a very subtle heel, maybe ½ inch. I think these are nice, and the stitching, it adds a little bit of effect. Just enough to take this from too plain to something that just kind of goes with everything. Okay, so the boots aren't really for you, they're the gift part. Okay. Well, I think this is a really nice and fun, simple shoe that whoever you're gifting it to could get a lot of wear out of if it's in their style wheelhouse. Okay. I guess you don't have to make any decisions until you've seen everything, and you can even leave and come back. It's just, we're here to help you. So, this is the first option though. I think this one's a good one. Now, do the other one. That's a rather standard option that if you were looking for a winter boot, it could be applicable to a lot of different people. And then we'll leave the last one that's a bit more of a love it or hate it situation. Yes, so do keep in mind, since it's the warmer months right now, these winter boots are on sale 40% off. Okay, I just wanted to let you know. So the first one we have is just a plain black UGG style boot. It's not UGG, it's from the company Bear Paw, actually. But it's very similar. It has that lining, that really fluffy, warm lining. That's the Bear Paw on the back as well. Really deep stitch lines right here. Very warm. I own a pair of these, and I'm very hot-natured, and if it's not literal snow on the ground, I can't wear them. I just get too hot. So if the person that you're considering buying these for is one of those people that can like never get warm, this could be a good option because it's hot. Yes, so these are the black ones, but we do also have a brown and then more of a camel color as well. Right now, we should be good on stock in all different sizes and colors because these just went on sale this week, the winter boots. Okay, so that's that. And then the option that could be a love it or hate it type thing is this one. So this is a brown boot. Almost moccasin style toe. It has a significant heel here, maybe an inch at the back. They're very comfortable to walk in though, and then they have this faux animal fur trimming, which does go on into the inside rim. The actual further inside is just a very warm kind of maybe polyester material. But they have the fun brown strap and then these little pom-pom balls on the side and a little bow. So this could be a younger boot, or for someone who is a risk taker with their style. I think they are very fun, but like I said, it's not for everyone. So if you're not sure about their stylistic preferences, you might want to pass unless you're feeling very bold. Yes, they also do have a reinforcement around the heel to help them hold their shape. So I think it's a great shoe. I love it. Yes, again, these do come in a black option and then a lighter tan option. Okay, you think about it. And then the last shoe that I pulled for you before we look at a couple of sandal options is it's a Converse, but it's a very vintage Converse. It has a worn look. Not quite as worn as it is now because this is an old model that I'm showing you here. So it's gotten a little rough for wear. But the shoe itself, it has a bit of character. It looks a little vintage even when it's brand new. So, okay, here we go. So this is it. It's a faux leather high top. So there's a panel in the back that has crisscross stitching. And it almost has a peak of color coming out the side of it, which is replicated in the emblem here. You can see it just barely has almost a lining, if you will, behind here that peeks through and just gives it a little bit of visual interest. Just little lace holes here. A standard Converse bottom, thickness and color, and Converse emblem in the back as well. Yeah, it's these regular tread too, and they just lace all the way up the front. Then you have the rather long tongue on the inside that has the same crisscrossing pattern, and then the tongue says Converse Chuck Taylor athletic shoes, and then it has actually a little spot for the player's name. So that's a fun detail, because these were like an athletic shoe once upon a time. I think they're more just a style option nowadays, but yeah. Oh, I love them. I like fun Converse. I mean, I do have a pair of just the standard black low tops that I think a lot of people wear, but I do have these, yes. And then I used to have, but I don't anymore, a beautiful pair of camo high tops. Yes, and actually we just recently got in stock a pair of high tops that are completely blinged out in glitter, and I've had to stop myself from buying them. I want them, but I just don't know what I'd wear them with, but they're so beautiful. I'd honestly put them on a shelf. So they'll probably become mine at some point. Okay. It's just something I wanted to show you, just something I thought was a bit of fun. Okay, so for sandals, we just have two options, so just let me grab those really quickly. Okay, so for the first option, it's a pretty standard flip-flop. It's from Nike. See a little check, but it's nothing super crazy. But if you are looking for a well-made black sandal for summer, this could be a good option. It does have some kind of ribbing on the foot to help it stay on your foot, stay in place. It does have a little bit of tread as well, so that we don't slip and fall. But on the overall, a very sleek but standard sandal. It's very popular, actually. These and their Nike slides, very popular option. It does have the check in the shoe as well. So, always a good option if you know they love their sandals. Okay, and then the last one is fun as well, but still, it's a little pop of color that makes it a bit fun. But it's mostly still just a standard slide. However, this one is from Puma. And now for this one, it does come in white, black, black and gray, and then there are some other fun colors. You can get the emblem white, the emblem black. I think there's some red ones. So, and this portion here is like almost like foam. If you look inside, it almost has a foam inner piece to make it more comfortable. They're both very comfortable sandals. This could obviously be for someone who's not keen to have something between their toes, but it does provide a bit of a bulkier look. So, what do you think? Do you have the ones you like in mind? Yeah, well, if you just want to follow me to the front register over there, then I can ring you up and we can have one of our sales associates go and pull the shoe sizes you need and we'll get you backed up. Does that sound good? Good. Oh, it was no problem. It was no problem to help you. Thank you for coming in. Okay, just follow me to the front then.